running around the park. I enjoy watching them. They're fun to watch them grow up. Fight over their bicycles and their little fist fights out there. But they always make up the next day. They're about the best buddies again. Guess it's all part of growing up. We used to leave the house. We didn't come back till supper time. If we went back to the house, they'd put us to work. So we stayed out, played ball. Played basketball and baseball. We even had a hockey team played on the river. You imagine today, nobody'd ever let their kids skate on a flowing river, but we used to. Yeah, never worried about it a bit. Nobody ever drowned, so I guess that's a good thing. We got in our share of little fights, just like these little kids do. Fellow that lived there, his name was Allen. Yeah. First name, last name was the same. He did that so he'd get called on first in school. They do it in alphabetical order, that is. Allen. It's like Daryl and Daryl. You ever see that Daryl on that show? I don't know what it was called. Bob Newhart or something. I don't remember. Yeah, they portrayed the Vermonters, some dummies. Same as that movie with a guy who was a state trooper. Made us out to be fools. There's the old schoolhouse. Get a picture of the mountain over here. Find my camera. Oops, wrong window. Yeah, got that. I guess I can show you what I'm looking at there. Sterling Mountain. Yep. Kind of a bird day. There, we're off again. I keep stopping and I ain't going to get nothing done today. Can't help myself. Whoop. There's another picture. Oh yeah. I like the smell of that cow manure. I really do. It smells good. Reminds me of being a kid again. Getting all crappy. Got some nice light to shoot with today anyway. I like all different kinds of light when I shoot. I like dark days, cloudy days, sunny days. It all works for me. It just looks a little bit different when I take the picture. Changes. Light changes everything. Makes it more interesting. There. Look at all these old maples. Yeah, I'm right there. It's kind of an interesting one there. All those crooks in them and stuff. You can actually hang buckets on some of those. I bet you it'd still give you some sap. They don't give up easy, these old maples. They're older than you and I combined. They live a long time. They got the secret of life. Thought that was a deer on the lawn, but it wasn't. It was one of them fake deers. Surprised nobody shot it yet. Oh, dog walking season. Yep, crapping on people's lawns. I think that's a dog. Dog don't seem too cooperative. Well, she's got two of them there. She looks happy enough. If she's happy, I'm happy. What the hell? That's what it's about. Be happy. I hate being around negative people. You know, those that just never smile and kind of look like they're got a corncob stuff up their ass. Yeah, those people, I don't like to be around them at all. Born grumpy. Life's too short for that. Guess I'm talking too much today, ain't I? If I didn't have you to talk to, I wouldn't have anybody to talk to. Whew, it's kind of dark down through here, isn't it? Trees don't let the sun in very much. That's why sometimes these freeze over and stay frozen for longer than other ones out in the sun. That's why it's a little bit wet. It's still drawing frost out of the ground. You can hear it on my tires, that moisture. Yeah, up here you got to bury your pipes 5-6 feet deep. If you don't, they're going to have frozen water. Even then they still freeze. Nothing worse than a frozen pipe in the middle of the winter when it's 20 below zero. There's another one of them abandoned cars. We see one of them yesterday, didn't we? Yeah, I think they're down in the woods. Man, it might be trout fishing. There's a river right there called the Gahon River. It's an Indian name. Gahon. So I can walk without my cane now, so I'm getting back to normal again. I haven't been down over any banks yet though, so I think I'll wait on that until it fully heals. Still got a tinge of pain to it, but nothing I can't bear. They tried to give me some of them pain pills at the hospital, and I said, no, you can take them and stick them up your butt, buddy. I don't want any of them goddamn things. came from Ireland, County of Tyrone. Back during that potato famine thing there, a lot of them left, so they ended up over at Morris Forks, New York, after going to Ellis Island. They settled in there, and my grandpa, he moved into Vermont. But all my great-grandfathers are in Morris Forks, which I'm going to go to next week. I might stop and visit the graves there a little bit. I do once in a while, just to say hello. See if they miss Ireland or not. But that was back in the 1800s, so they've been here a long time. Of course, Morris Forks is right next door to Vermont. It's only about 5 miles to the lake. So it's really all part of that area. Yep. Nothing fancy in Morris Forks. They were farmers back then. At least their potatoes didn't rot here like they did over there. Yeah, they're from a place called Longfield, Tyrone County. County of Tyrone. They put county before. They don't, like up here we put county after Lamoille County, and over there they put county first to name the county, and then the name of the place. To me it seems backwards, but maybe we're backwards, I don't know. Windy Knob Hill. Got some pretty clouds over there off in the distance. Over toward Jalmore Mountain. This spot. I think I'll get myself a photograph of this. There we go, not showing you fellas what I'm looking at. Kind of pretty down through there, isn't it?